Before we continue with this video, visit my new business venture, carmarshal.com. For your next vehicle purchase, we advertise over 100,000 vehicles nationwide. That's carmarshal.com. The link is in the description.
Now to a startling I-Team report. This woman claims a Bronx cop put her in handcuffs and then started sending her sexually explicit text messages. Now she's suing the NYPD and speaking out, sitting down with the I-Team. Sarah Wallace.
Well, Stacey, 22-year-old Kasey says she identifies with other women who've spoken out recently about being abused by men in power. She claims in her case it was someone in uniform who had just locked her up.
There was one where he said that I looked better in handcuffs, that I was thick in all the right places.
22-year-old Kasey says her cell phone started lighting up with text messages right after her release from the 52nd Precinct last November. She'd been locked up on a minor charge at a nearby Target and given a desk appearance ticket.
I had never been in trouble in my whole life. I had never stepped inside a precinct. I was released from the precinct, and less than 5 minutes later, he was already texting me.
In court papers,
and my number. This person took my number off of documentation from the precinct and continued to text me. So I definitely knew that he was abusing his power as a police officer, as a policeman, to basically sexually harass me.
He escalated these messages in a sexual manner very rapidly.
Safante's attorney, Henry Bell, showed us screen grabs of the texts with timestamps. Some of the texts are quoted in a lawsuit just filed against the city, the NYPD, and Santiago. The NYPD says the matter is under internal review, but adds Santiago, who we could not reach for comment, remains on full duty.
There's no telling how far he could have gone because these text messages speak to a shocking lack of judgment.
He asked me if I was interested in a threesome or if that was on my bucket list because I was certainly on his. I said, do you always flirt with women that you arrest? And he said, only the attractive ones. So that's, you've done this before. There was also one where he mentioned coming over to my apartment and giving me a massage.
Safante says she initially texted back and, at his request, sent a couple of photos that were not provocative. She says she was afraid he could affect her court case.
Did you feel that you had to respond?
Absolutely. I thought that somehow he would affect my future in a negative way.
But on the third day, she said she'd had enough, whatever the consequences.
My skin was crawling. You know, it was disgusting. I mean, it was giving me anxiety. I was literally anxious every time my phone would ring because I thought it was him.
She says her criminal case was eventually dismissed and sealed.
And you don't let others know this is happening, things like this will continue to happen or get worse. And that's scary. That's a scary thing to even think about.
The police officers union declined to comment on the claims. A spokesman for the law department said they just received the lawsuit and are reviewing it. Chuck, Stacey.
All right, Sarah, thank you. If you have a story you'd like the I-Team to check out, call our tip line at 866-NEWS-244 or go to NBCNewYork.com/tips.
Horny cop sent lewd texts to woman after he arrested her, sued. By Rebecca Rosenberg, November 6, 2017, 4:54 a.m. Updated. First the cop busted her, then he tried to bust a move on her with a slew of lewd texts, a new lawsuit says. NYPD officer Ronnie Santiago allegedly sent a photo of himself in uniform along with the message, "Love a woman who could sit on my face," according to a lawsuit set to be filed Monday. In another disgusting missive, Santiago allegedly wrote, "I think you look better with the cuffs on." I was shocked and confused, plaintiff Kasey told the Post. Sifante, 22, says the sickening harassment started November 21, 2016 after she was arrested by Santiago for allegedly shoplifting at Target, records show, and hauled to the 52nd Precinct. Just 20 minutes after releasing her on a desk appearance ticket, the cop fired a slew of vulgar texts at her, telling her he wanted to participate in a threesome orgy and that she was thick in all the right places, the Bronx Supreme Court suit alleges. Santiago offered to rub you anywhere you want, according to the suit, filed by civil lawyer Henry Bell. Santiago, 24, told her that he regularly flirts with attractive women he arrests, according to the filing. The first few texts were aggressive but not crude, Sifonte said. "You owe me donuts," Santiago allegedly wrote. "Whenever you are free let me know, I get off at 4. Sifonte, who works as a pet care specialist, said she reluctantly played along out of fear that Santiago could control the outcome of her criminal case. She said she even texted him a picture of herself. She was worried that if she spurned him, he would testify at her trial and possibly lie, she said. Her criminal case was later dismissed and sealed, according to Bell. But Sifonte said she didn't give him her number and that he had clearly taken it from police paperwork. The young woman said it was alarming that Santiago knew her address and even threatened to show up at her home for dinner in one message. The offensive communications came to an abrupt end November 23, her civil complaint states. She is suing Santiago, the NYPD, and the city for in excess of $25,000 for the extreme and outrageous conduct that violated her civil rights and caused her emotional distress, her suit says. It hurts everybody in the community when a police officer does something like this, Bell said. It erodes trust in the community, and that trust is essential. Santiago declined to comment when reached by phone. The NYPD also declined comment. Bell said he received a call from the department's Internal Affairs Bureau but didn't respond because of the lawsuit. Additional reporting by Daniel Prendergast.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts, 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal, and there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. It is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that, but when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that's that dream, everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do, 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself, 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not, they're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that, that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give. But there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.